all this talk about scent free, staying scent free, or playing the wind. I don't hunt scent free, I play the wind. I don't play the wind, I just hunt scent free. I do both, right? Because together they're just even more powerful. So I try to do both to the best of my ability. But there's one other thing that I think affects us and gives us away as deer hunters even more than odor. And that is movement. Deer have incredible senses. They can hear extremely well. They can smell extremely well, no doubt about that. And they rely on their senses for survival. They are prey animals. That's the number one thing we can know about deer, is that they're prey animals. So they're built as prey animals. They are not predators. Hunting bears is different from hunting deer. Bears are predators. They're the king of the forest. When they walk in there, they're not worried about somebody other than me attacking them. Deer, on the other hand, they're afraid of not just humans, but everything else in the world, right? Everything is out to get a deer, and they know that. So they are very much on edge all of the time. It's a different experience. It's true that deer have terrible eyesight, right? By our standards. If you had a deer's eyesight, you would be very disappointed, right? We have cones and rods in our eyes, and so do deer. Cones give us the ability to see and differentiate color, and that's what the cones do. And they're really good in daylight when you got adequate light. As soon as you dim the lights, I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? I can't quite see as well in the dark because I don't have the rods, aren't as numerous as the cones up front. And the rods, those are what help you gather light and make the best of dim light and make it so that you can pick things out in less light scenarios. Deer have more of those, and they have fewer of the cones up front. So they don't pick up color as much. In fact, people have referred to deer as colorblind. Remember, blue is like the one color that they can see quite well. Remember, deer are crepuscular creatures. They're not nighttime creatures. They're crepuscular creatures, which means they wander around at the dusk and dawn is what they prefer, those twilight times. And the reason for that is the rods in the back of their eyes pick up and gather a lot more light. But it really, really helps them see things and pick up on movement, because that's what's crucial to a prey animal, is picking up on movement. Deer also have 270-degree vision, right? You and I, we're predators. We're predators. If you need proof of that, just look at my eyes. They're on the front of my face, right? Looking straight ahead, looking at my target, my prey animal, because I'm a predator. They're keeping my eyes and my attention on what's in front of me, because that's all that matters to me. I'm not worried about a deer jumping out of the bushes and eating me from the sides. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the deer that I'm trying to take that's in front of me. And that's what makes us predators, right? Deer don't have that. Deer are looking, like if they're eating, they're seeing everything around them, like past sideways, like they're seeing back in here, 270 degrees. They're seeing what's going on almost behind them. That's so that they can see movement immediately and react immediately. And that's why they have developed that way over the centuries, over the eons, to react to stimuli, visual stimuli in all directions. So I talk about that a little bit in a video here during Crossbow Appreciation Month in the context of your crossbow firing and moving, even if the deer's not looking directly at you, the visual appearance of that crossbow moving and moving toward them, right? Bunjie's big limbs coming at them, that will spook deer. Movement in a tree stand will spook deer. They will pick up on it. You can't be moving. You can't be moving. If you're moving, move very slowly to appear as though you are the breeze hitting the branches around you. Move in concert with the branches around you at the same time, the same slow movement, only when the wind is blowing. Maybe that would help. That's a way to do that, right? Move extremely slowly, but ideally don't move at all. And the other thing about a deer's eyes, and this is pretty cool, I'm going to try and demonstrate it here, but as prey animals, to pick up on movement, their eyes have evolved such that they have a greater frame rate, a greater refresh rate in their eyes than you and I do. And this is relevant to my filmmaking studies, right? Because I like film, I like video, and that's one of the reasons I do this channel. It's not that I just love crossbow hunting, although that's the reason I make crossbow hunting videos. I also love film and filmmaking. And we shoot, you hear this from time to time, you may have heard that we film usually in 24 frames per second or 30 frames per second, because that mimics the human eye. That's the reason that those are popular frame rates. And because of that, when I'm filming like right now at 30 frames per second, if I move my hand in front of the camera, right? There's a little bit of blur there. That amount of blur is very much natural to the human eye. That's 30 frames per second. The image is in front of me, my brain and eyeballs are refreshed to take a new image to tell the brain new information 30 times per second, right? That's my refresh rate. Deer, on the other hand, are a little bit different. Their refresh rate is 60 frames per second. It's twice what the human eye can do, if you want to talk about it and think about it in terms of what a camera does. Now, to demonstrate that, I'll do that here to demonstrate what that looks like to a deer, that same hand movement. Now, if we compare the two and put them side by side, look what we got. Basically, where the human is seeing blur, the deer is still seeing a crisper image. Deer not only can see more with the 270 degrees, they can not only see better than you and I at twilight when they're going to be active, when we're hunting them, but they can also freeze frame, see specific data twice as well as you and I can. A deer's eye is really, really underrated. Watch for movement. That's why you wear camo, right? Camo is breakup. It reduces the appearance of movement because it's breakup. That's one of the fundamental purposes of camouflage. It's not just to blend in, it's to reduce movement, the appearance of movement. Be thinking about your camouflage as you head into the crossbow seasons, and good luck trying to beat a deer's eyes. I hope you got a lot out of this episode of Death by Bunjie. Until next time, all hail Bunjie.